hope everyone's doing well. I'm Karina and I'll be guiding today's yoga session. For today, we'll be focusing on supine stretches, which means stretching while lying down. Sounds great, doesn't it? These stretches are great for starting first thing in the morning when you wake up and you're still lying in bed, and also just before bed when you're also lying in bed. So let's begin. Starting on your back, we will enter Supta Parvatasana, which is supine pigeon. And it's also known as a figure 4 because of the shape of your legs. So bend your knees. Make sure your back is flat on the mat, not arched. So ease your back onto the mat. Inhale through the nose and deeply exhale through the mouth, releasing any tension. And lift up your right foot and cross it over your left thigh. And from here, with your right ankle resting on your thigh, use your hands to pull on your left thigh towards you. And you can lie down with your head onto the mat so that you're not straining your neck. And this is great for blood circulation to the hips, to the lower back. It's also a great hip opener. And with each inhalation, gently pull into the stretch. And gently release, switching legs. Left leg over your right thigh, left ankle resting on your thigh, and have your hands interlace your fingers behind your right thigh and gently pull into the stretch. Releasing any tension. And gently release. And we're still going to remain on our backs, and this time our legs will fall to the sides in Supta Parvatasana, which is like butterfly but lying down. And this is also great for opening your hips while you're still in bed, lying down, or even just before. When you're sleeping throughout the night, even if you are lying straight or fetal position or any sleeping position, we're actually tensing our muscles. And sometimes if we don't get a good night's sleep, we'll feel quite achy and sore. So this is a nice way to wake up your body, as well as open your hip flexors for the day before you even get out of bed, before you start walking around. And it's also a gentle stretch so that you're not having a shock to your system. And let gravity do its work, and your knees will gradually lower to the floor. And gently close your knees together. And from here, we will enter Jathara Parvatasana. Oh, this is a bit of a tongue twister. Jathara Parvatasana, which is keeping our knees together. And this time our arms to the side. And lower your knee to the left side of your body. Feeling a nice twist to the lower, middle, upper back. Great for your spine. And try not to hunch up your shoulders. Gently release. And lower to the right side of your body. And you can also look to the opposite side. You feel a nice stretch in your lower, middle, upper back. And one more time. Lower your knees to the left side of your body, facing the opposite side to the right. And lower to to the opposite side. So the idea is to really sink into the stretch, not so much about speed or going as fast as possible. Really just sinking into gently. And release. And now we are going to extend our legs. And we're going to do one leg at a time. So this time, right leg over to the left side. And you can place your left hand gently on your right knee to gently pull the stretch a bit more so that your knee touches the ground while you face the opposite side to the right. And gently release, extend your legs, and from here, bend your left knee and let it fall to the right side. Right hand to place onto your left knee. Left hand outstretched to the sides, gazing point to the left side at your fingertips. And gently release. Great. From here, we're going to enter Happy Baby. Also one of my favorite resting poses in supine position. And this is where we lift our knees and place our feet to the ceiling. And from here, our hands are going to take a hold of our feet on the outer rim of our feet and slowly rock to side. So your elbows can go inside on your inner part of your legs, so that as you gently pull your feet closer towards you, your knees are close to your shoulders. This is also another hip opener, but it's also a great way to massage your spine. If you're on a mat while you're in the living room or in your room, and even if you're in bed, it's a very relaxing pose. And it's called Happy Baby because when babies are happy, they like to pull onto their feet and rock side to side. And you can go for however long you feel like. And gently release. Extending your legs in front of you. And breathe. And gently lift up. We will enter our last asana, Supta Virasana, which is Reclining Hero pose. This pose can be quite strenuous on the knees and your quads. So I will give a regressed version as well. We'll start off with a half hero reclining pose, which is Ardha Supta Virasana. Starting with our right leg, we'll bend our knee, as you can see, and extending our left leg, we are going to lower back into the ground. So placing your hands, starting with your forearms to the side, find what you're comfortable with. It is all right, and it's also quite common for your quads to feel quite tight. If you're feeling quite stretchy, you can lower all the way down onto the mat, feeling that deep stretch in your quads. And try your best not to arch the spine. What will happen is if you feel too tight in your quads, you're going to want to lift off like this to avoid feeling discomfort. If it is really uncomfortable for you, I would suggest resting like this on your forearms so that you can ease into the stretch over time with more practice. If this is still too much strain on your knees and your quads, you can rest like this, hands behind you as support, and gently micro bend your elbows, tucking them in. So if you can, handle the full stretch in Ardha Supta Virasana. Lie down in bed or on your yoga mat, enjoying this deep stretch. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And from here, gently release your right foot and we'll continue into our left side. So from here, if you're already lying down and you're comfortable, you can begin Ardha Supta Virasana in this way. But I'll show you as if we are sitting back in seated position. So from here, bend your left knee, heel to the side of your glute, and gently lower down with your forearms. Again, if this is too much for you, you can rest like this, leaning back. So for those who can, lower all the way down. We will lower down to our back, gently into the stretch, not putting any strain onto our back. Resting our hands to the side of our body or on our stomach. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And gently raise back up in seated position and release your left foot. And this is to prepare us for a full Supta Virasana. So from here, both legs are going to be bent. So ideally we would like to go into seated Virasana pose first, so we can get comfortable with both our knees bent. For some, this is going to be quite strenuous on your knees and also your ankles. So I would not recommend this if it's too strenuous for you. You can continue with half hero reclining pose, which is what I just demonstrated. For those who can manage, we'll do both sides, full reclining hero pose. And just like mentioned before, we will gently lower down onto our forearms and gently, slowly lower down onto our back, easing into the stretch, resting your hands on your stomach or to the sides of your body. This is a very nice deep stretch for your quads. And it does still require effort, so you will feel a sense of blood circulation throughout your body as well. It's a great way to wake up, and it's also a great way to stretch before bed so you feel limber and ready for rest. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And with each deep exhalation, as if you're releasing any tension, any worry, any discomfort from the stretch we're in, releasing and sinking into the stretch. And inhale and exhale. And gently gather your upper body, support by your hands, lifting up. And slowly exit or hoist yourself onto Virasana pose, sitting onto your heels. And to finish off this stretch, we'll enter Child's Pose Balasana. Extending your arms in front of you, feeling your spine elongating, resting your forehead on the mat. And for some, if you feel like it and if you're on your bed, you can use your pillow to rest and wedge between your upper body and your thighs. So then you can, as if you're hugging your pillow. And gently bring yourself up, palms together at heart center.
And if you are continuing this stretch in the morning, giving thanks for the beginning of your day and bringing a sense of welcome and positive gratitude to the morning. And if this stretch is for something in the evening, giving thanks for your day, whether it's productive or it's been restful. A sense of gratitude will always feel very positive and relaxing for your mind and body. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you next week.